But everyone should be engaged in Krishna consciousness. That is his point.
So in that case, he is a Shudra and he's also doing the work of
Then he is not a Shudra. One who is engaged in Krishna's service is neither Brahman nor Shudra. He is devotee. He is Brahma Bhuta. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Apparently he looks like Shudra. Just like we have got so many men from different quarters. But we do not belong to that quarter anymore. Vaishnava Jati Buddhi. Therefore anyone who takes, here is an American Vaishnava, here is an Indian Vaishnava, that is Naraki. It's Vaishnava. That understanding is required.
Just like that devotee who was making garlands for Krishna.
Yeah.
He's a devotee, he's not a Shudra making
No.
garlands.
He's not an ordinary gardener.
The devotee was making leaf bowls for
Any engagement for Krishna, he's Vaishnava. If he's under the guidance of his spiritual master and doing the business according to direction, he's Vaishnava. He's above all this.
A Shudra, if he is working, he cannot take Brahman initiation, but he can take Harinam, is that it?
He's just like sometimes our man, my devotee, they wash the cupboard. Does it mean he is a method? No. He can go to the duty room also. He's not a method or sweeper. But sometimes we do that. So, devotee is above all this consideration. But because there is management, they should appear as Brahmin, as Shudra, as Kshatriya, like that. Sagunan samititaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Man chabhya vichalini bhakti yogena jase. A devotee, because he is working as a Shudra, he is not a Shudra. Neither he is a Brahman. He is already in the spiritual platform. But for management you have to do that. One can do the Shudras work nicely. Let him be engaged in that way. Why should he imitate?
Does he get second initiation?
Everything he will get.
He gets.
Yes. Second initiation means recognize now he has become fully competent Vaishnava.
What if he
Just
says,
like master is teaching the servant, now you give message in this way. But that does not mean he has become servant.
what if the Shudra person working as Shudra says, I can do so much, I can
First of all, try to understand, a devotee is neither Brahman nor Shudra. He may act like a Shudra, but he is not Shudra. He may act like a Brahman, he is not Brahman, he is Vaishnava. Just like gopis. The gopis, they are village cowards women. They are, according to social construction, they are not very high class. They do not belong to the Brahmin class. But their worship, method of worship has been taken the highest. Ramma Khachid Upasana, Bhajoduta. They were village girls and practically their character was also not good. Because the dead of night they are going to Krishna. But why they have been taken as the topmost devotee of Krishna? Because the love was so high class. It is the taste, how much one has learned to love Krishna. That is wanted. Apparently he may appear as a Brahman or Shudra or Vaishya, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only business is to see. Sabai pungsang paradharma, jato bhakti bhagavad. Hare Krishna. Jaya. That is one.
what if the person cannot chant 16 rounds a day? He says,
Then he is not a human being. He is a rascal. That's all. He is not a human being. What consider of talking about? Don't talk about it. If he cannot chant 16 rounds, he is not even a human, he is an animal.
In one of your purports, Prabhupada, you said Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Maharaj, he said a devotee is one who chants 64 rounds. But
Yeah.
you have given us only 16 rounds.
16, yes.
So if we cannot do that, then
Then
what
you
is
are
the
animal.
question?
That's all. That is the only qualification. He is not fit for becoming a human.
Even he may be employed as factory worker. So.
If you take factory workers are better than animals, that is another.
One point that you made a few years ago in Vrindavan was that this demoniac civilization, especially in USA, keeps a man so much engaged. They make them work so hard just to earn the simple necessities of life that they don't have time to cultivate.
If he likes, he can get time because he's not in the factory 24 hours. That is extra apratihata. Krishna consciousness cannot be checked by any material condition. If anyone wants to become Krishna conscious, it is not checked. So, there is nothing impediment, provided he wants to become. In any condition of life, sthane sthita, if he simply hears about Krishna, then everything is all right. He gradually catch up everything and adjust things. But if he has no ears to hear about Krishna, then it is difficult. Therefore, Sravanam, the first thing is that. First qualification, he must be eager to hear about Krishna. Then everything will come. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam,
Such devotees that they do service, they may be very big, they attract so many people, they're successful kirtan and everything, but we know they're not chanting japa. What can we do in that situation? Are
The
we
situation he's doing some service. He's doing some service.
Yes.
So, because on account of that service, if he could not, that can be excused, but not that practice should be taken as permanent business. The regulation is that if you cannot finish your chanting that day, the next day you should forget sleeping and eating and you must finish it.
Some persons we encounter, they don't even chant at all, and yet we are in association with them, and they're...
No, if you miss on account of busyness, then next day you must finish it.
No,
You should not go to sleep that day, you should forget all other business, first of all, compensate it.
Some devotees have it as a chronic condition, though. That,
Then he is an animal.
but still, he's doing lots of good
He may even be
Well,
managed.
then he will get some chance later on. What is that devotee? If you do not follow the regulatory principle. See, business is that if one day you cannot, but you finish, the next day you must finish. For eating he is very eager, and for sleeping he is very eager, and for finishing chanting he has no eagerness. Then he is animal. It is simply an excuse. Yesterday you had no time, you are very busy all night. Today you forget your sleeping and eating. Only for chanting, but you have no time. This is not allowed. This is cheating. That I am so busy.
Most of these devotees in Hyderabad, they are chanting 25 rounds a day or more.
That's all right. If you can chant more, that is good. But you do your business. You don't follow them, that's all. You remain perfect. There are many imperfects admitting, but you try to remain perfect so that they may see you, your behavior, and they will follow you. If everyone is sincere in his activity, then what is the question? That society means if I am defective, I am seeing that you are doing nicely, so I will ashamed. That is also teaching. Actually, that should be the practice. If I cannot finish my 16 round due to some business, the next day I must finish it. And if you say that next day also I am busy, then you should forgo, you are eating and sleeping. You finish it. That is the way. You are so busy, but you do not forget you are eating and sleeping.